ALS, or amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, is a progressive neurodegenerative disease that affects nerve cells in the brain and spinal cord. And some studies have shown veterans are twice as likely to develop ALS than those who have not served in the military.
Unfortunately, many veterans are neither aware of ALS nor understand how it affects those in the military community, including the family members who provide support for their loved ones who are living with this devastating disease.
So this is Daryl Lee, a local Air Force veteran who battled ALS. He lost his battle with the disease last month, but his daughter and caregiver, Ashley, wants to share his story and his memory in the hopes it will help get results for other veterans and their families. So Trooper Steve joins us now with this week's Serving Those Who've Served.
Thank you, ladies, for that intro. Ashley Lee joins me right now. Thank you for being here, Ashley. Ashley, first off, from all of us right here at News 6, we are truly sorry for your loss. And we thank you for your father's service. As an Air Force veteran, it hits me pretty hard. So thank you so much for everything that you've done and, of course, everything your father has done. Now, it's safe to say that a caregiver are the unsung heroes of the healthcare system. Kind of like walk me through a little bit of that. You know, most of the time caregivers are a spouse, a partner, or sometimes a family member. This was your dad. Talk to me a little bit about that.
Well, about the first part that you said is definitely true. We at the Elizabeth Dole Foundation, we call them hidden heroes, all caregivers, and then even the kids that people forget are involved too. We call hidden helpers. And as far as it being my dad, that was definitely the biggest difference for me in every way for the last 15 years. Whether it was support groups, whether it was people we were around at the hospital, anything. I was usually the only daughter.
Really?
Yes, and that was often an odd kind of category to put me in. People wouldn't be feeling like I was one of them, but yet not.
So to piggyback on that just briefly, so you're saying most caregivers within that environment are a third party, to say. It's not a direct family member.
A lot of spouses.
Okay.
But
not children.
No.
So your dad, Air Force veteran, diagnosed with ALS. When did this happen? When did that diagnosis occur?
He was actually diagnosed officially in 2009. We knew he had it for years before that, but of course, Air Force and the way he is very stubborn.
Of course.
So he would not go to the doctor for a very long time, and then diagnosis itself is an issue of the delay that it takes, and a big issue in science world right now that will hopefully improve upon. But yeah, so he was diagnosed in 2009, and at first the automatic, because he was in Vietnam, was to go towards toxic exposures
right.
You know, all that kind of stuff. And then it was decided that we don't know what it is, but it's definitely not those things. And so basically it's a diagnosis of elimination. You just continue to check for absolutely everything when there's
Sounds like a long
left.
process to try to figure this kind of thing out. For you, what's it like being the daughter of a veteran and then almost transforming into the caregiver, not only of a veteran, but of your father? What was that like for you?
As a veteran, as my father being a veteran and taking care of him, it has certainly changed my life. My career path, the things I do now, being part of the Elizabeth Dole Foundation that is solely for caregivers, which is the only foundation that's solely for caregivers. And
wow.
Really made me realize that they are the unsung heroes, like you said. And as far as being a daughter, that you kind of basically switch roles, you just go with it.
You find it being like almost, you said dad was stubborn, Air Force guy. Did you encounter some of that stubbornness being his daughter and his caregiver? Like, walk me through some of the struggles you faced dealing with your dad as a vet, as dad, and you wanting to take care of him.
Much more at the beginning. As time passed, he was like, just talk to her, she knows. But at first, when it was different walking developments and things like that, that was definitely the hardest. It was like, maybe you should start using a walker so you don't keep falling. And of course, he was like, I don't need that yet, you know?
Right.
And so you're like, well, I don't want to tell you what you have to do because I'm your daughter, not your spouse. So yeah, that was definitely.
I'm sure it was a good bond though to have. So what kind of support and help have you found for you as a caregiver out there within the community?
There is some. like I was saying, I'm kind of not in the same category because of not only not being a spouse, but also being younger, still having children, just all the different factors of living life differently than if I was 70 or,
Right.
you know, the age of the average family.
So when it comes to you, you've been through this. There might be someone out there that's taking care of their family and they are the caregiver of a veteran. What can you say to them right now?
The biggest place that I think you can start and get help that you may not even know is going to be helpful to you is to reach out to the Elizabeth Dole Foundation.
The
They really
Elizabeth Dole Foundation.
have everything from small things, support groups, mental health things, all the way up to respite care that they can provide for free. They have financial support, just about everything.
Awesome. Ashley, thank you for coming in, sharing your father's story. Thank you to your father for his amazing service. And our thoughts and prayers are with you guys.
Thank you.
Ladies, back to you.